We want to welcome you to Unusual Sushi. My name is Matt.
My name is Nick.
We're here to take your favorite foods
and make them into sushi.
Today, we decided to make a slow-cooked roast beef meal.
With vegetables to go with it.
Now, a couple days ago, I made roast beef at my house. What I did was took the roast beef, I put it in the slow cooker, walked away. When I came home, boom, it was done.
And I did the same thing today. So we're going to have a cold roll and a hot roll. And we're going to see which one we like better.
So, today Nick prepared the sushi rice for us. We did mix in a little bit of sushi vinegar so that we can try it out, because last week we did not have that. And we would like to make it as authentic as Unusual Sushi can be.
Exactly.
I don't know about Nick, but what I put in my roast was obviously the roast beef, but I also included potatoes, I put carrots, I put celery, onion, and a little bit of beef bouillon. Let it cook down, and that's what I did.
Yep, I did just the roast beef, some potatoes, and some carrots, and then a little bit of beef bouillon, some water, a few different little spices here and there, and then just let it cook.
So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to get everything laid out. We're going to get our mats ready. We will have, my side will be the cold roast beef and veggies. He will have the hot roast beef and veggies. We'll make 2 separate rolls and then we're going to test them.
That's it. So we got cold roast beef over here, hot roast beef over here. We're going to see which one we like more. Let's do it. All right, we've got our roast beef with our vegetables plated. We've got a couple interesting dipping sauces this time. Of course, we got to have the classic soy sauce to go with our sushi, but also
a little Worcestershire. It's one of those things whenever you're putting together a roast, you want those good flavors. You want those savory flavors, the saltiness, just all those things that make it something that will melt in your mouth. So we thought Worcestershire would be a good, unique dipping sauce to try. It's going to be very strong and it's going to be very flavorful. But we think that in moderation it'll be good.
Yep. And I let him say it every time. Okay, at this point, the only thing left to do is roll it up, so that's what we're going to do.
We're on a roll. Here's my plate.
Here's mine.
Let's do it. So, I have my bed of rice down. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to start to assemble. Now, what we learned in previous video and previous attempts is you don't really want to go overboard with your ingredients. You want to go light. I'm really hoping I didn't go too much on the rice again this week. But we're going to do a little bit of roast beef here. Next, just a little bit of celery. Do a little bit of potato. How about finish off with our carrot? So we'll start here with the rolling process. And again, it may come with time, it may come with practice, but we're doing it. We're rolling, baby. There you have it, folks. Roast beef, sushi.
I swapped out for some new, fresh out of the crock pot hot stuff. We're going to go right to town here. That's more or less everything we need in there. So now we just gotta roll. Okay, we got our rolls made. We got them right in front of us. Now we just gotta chop them up and give them a try. That's what I say.
That's what I say too. We are going to go ahead and cut them up. Nick's going to do his hot roll. I'm going to do my cold roll.
I think these look really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a little wonky because we're not professionals at this. We're just having fun, but...
Yet.
We're working our way there.
Yes, but I would agree. I mean, if you look throughout, you see the ingredients, you see the bits and pieces, the parts. You can see some carrots, some potatoes, some roast beef. Honestly, I probably would have added a little more roast beef to mine. Going back at it again, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see what it tastes like.
Yeah, now we get to try it, and that's the fun part. So let's go ahead and do it.
All right, we're back. We have our rolls made, and we're ready for the taste test. Now, remember, we do a grading scale 1 to 5. We do taste, look, texture, authenticity. What we're looking for is how well did we do? What does it taste like? Is it something that we enjoy? Something we don't enjoy?
Is it worth making again on a Saturday night?
That's right.
Should you try it at home?
Should you try it at home? Agreed.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dig in.
Yeah, let's try them. You want to start with the cold one first?
Sure.
All right.
So let's give it a try. Let me see. We had soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce.
Yes, 100%.
So
Worcestershire sauce.
there again, look in here. I don't know if you can see it, but we have a little bit of carrot, roast beef, potato. Mixed in there somewhere is some onion and celery is. So I'm going to tell you, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I started off with the Worcestershire sauce. I'm not a fan. I thought I would like it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very strong flavor that I don't think is appealing to me. I think I would like the soy sauce a little bit more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try the cold with the Worcestershire sauce as well.
Okay. It's a very savory flavor. It is strong, and I don't know how you describe Worcestershire sauce other than that is the flavor.
It's very tangy.
It's tangy.
I don't hate it, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you just get a little bit of it, I think, is the key. If you get too much of it, that would be way overpowering.
Yeah, I think I did a double dip, and yeah, maybe that was my problem.
Or maybe I just like it more than you do.
That could be.
Try and get my chunk out of here.
Get your chunk out of there. And I'm gonna try one of the hot rolls real quick.
Yeah, before they become cold. All right, we're trying the hot roll and the soy sauce.
Wish me luck. No, that's more my speed. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of salty flavors. I really like that mixed with the roast beef. Your roll has more roast beef inside of it.
Mm.
I should have probably layered a little bit more inside of mine. Things to remember for next time.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna try the hot and the soy sauce as well. That is very tasty. All told. I've just 100% the saltiness and the beef comes together and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I think the soy sauce does it for me. I am going to try one of my rolls in the soy sauce just to see here. This one does have, I don't see any carrots in it, but I see a little bit more roast beef, so we'll give that a try. See what happens here.
But I'm going to do the same thing as well.
So, interestingly, I'm going to set my chopsticks down here for a second. I really enjoy your roll more than my roll. The warm roast beef, I don't know if it's something in my mind or if it's just or if it just is that much more appealing. Mm-hmm. But I think yours tastes better.
100%. I actually agree completely.
Yeah. The cold roast beef and the cold veggies, they just don't do it for me. Even if we probably would have microwaved mine a little bit, I think it would have been a better composure, texture. Just I don't know.
Overall,
just a better grade. But
I'm gonna try the last combination here. I'm gonna try mine.
Yeah.
With let's get one of these ones. There we go. I'm gonna try mine with the
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Now, do you actually think that you like the Worcestershire sauce more, or do you think you liked it because it was masking some of the flavors in my roll originally?
No, I think I just like Worcestershire sauce more than you do.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because that was still pretty good. The soy sauce is better though, 100%. So
the only question I have too with mine is if I would have included a little bit more roast beef in my roll, would it have been a better flavor, a better
overall
build?
It would have just been a better constructed sushi, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think as far as a grading scale on a look? What would you say? Let's grade yours because I'm not I'm not into mine as much.
Okay.
I think yours is better.
Let's take a real quick we'll take a real quick second and just look at mine up close a little bit here. I think that overall, aside from the fact that it's got beef in it, it looks like a sushi, you know? I would say that because the vegetables are very soft, they kind of like smeared a little bit whenever they were cut. And so that looks a little different from most sushi, which has like crunchy vegetables in it. Just the cuts aren't as clean with this. But aside from that, that's the biggest difference I see.
Yeah, and I mean, I would argue a little bit just the fact that some of the rolls that they make in the restaurants, they put the avocado in, and there's no way that you're not going to smear it a little bit whenever you cut it.
Yeah.
They put so many different sauces and different things on the top. I don't think it's bleeding. Like, it's not bleeding into the rice. It's not making it a mess or anything like that. So I don't think that it's way out of line.
No, I think it looks pretty decent. I'd say probably a 3 out of 5 on looks.
Yeah, I would probably say that. I'd say, you know, honestly, I think that a brighter color would help. The orange is in there from the carrot, and it does help. But I think another brighter color, if you had a brighter green from like, say, my celery or something like that, I think that would assist.
That would set it off a little bit more. Like, yeah, I'm going to revise and say 2 out of 5. That's
Okay.
probably for appearance there.
I'll agree with you on that. What do you say on taste?
Taste, I'd say an easy 3 out of 5. I love roast beef, and I usually eat it with rice anyways. If not rice, then some noodles maybe. But this is just everything I like to eat in a roll. Honestly, I'm going to say 4, and I'm only knocking myself a point because, frankly, I could have flavored it a little more strongly. I could have cooked the beef with a little bit more seasoning, but that's, you know, a personal failing on the roast itself. So.
Yeah, as far as the taste is concerned with your roast, I think your taste is very good. I do think that we still have some work to do. Honestly, I mean, I know that we're doing a 1 to 5 scale. I would probably put a half in there, like do 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dipping it in the soy sauce for me, that adds just another little bit to it that just makes it good. The saltiness, that just helps out quite a bit.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 4 out of 5. He's got 3.5.
Okay. Now, what do you think about texture?
The texture, I don't have a problem with any of the texture here. It's all very soft in the middle because everything is basically stewed, so it's very, like, it melts in your mouth. It falls apart. There's not a lot of chewing required. And that combined with the rice and the fact that the rice is all very granular just makes it a very easy experience. The chewiness of the seaweed kind of gives you a little bit of a contrast there. Gives you something to chew on, you know? So overall, I really love the texture of it.
See, as far as I'm concerned, I think the texture is falling short for me. The seaweed, like you said, it does give it a little bit of a snap or a little bit of a chew, something for your teeth to grab into. But everything else is very similar. I mean, the rice, the roast, the carrots, everything are just very mushy inside of it. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, that's what it is. But I would say on a grading scale, I would probably put texture, mouthfeel out of 2 out of 5.
I'd put it in an easy 3. But, you know, I just like it a little bit more, I guess. That's fine. Yeah. Authenticity. I think that we both had some pretty authentic roast beef recipes, that's for sure.
Right.
And so that holds true. I think that the idea of beef in a sushi is going to be very offensive to some people, and I can only apologize to them. But carrots and potatoes, those are more likely to show up in a sushi. At least the carrots, I'm sure those show up in sushi. Potatoes is kind of like, I could see if, you know, somebody's trying something different with potatoes, but throwing beef into sushi is very unheard of, I feel.
Yeah, I don't know that anything's really taboo here. The carrots definitely are something that I've seen in different rolls before. Not specifically a white starchy potato, but I'm sure that there's some sort of potato family that is included, like an Asian variety that I can't think of right now, but something that they would put in. So I don't think that's out of the realm. Being that it's cooked and very soft, I don't know that is truly authentic. But yeah, and as far as the roast beef is concerned, I mean, that's what we do. That we are here to make very unusual sushi rolls, and as far as authenticity, I mean, I don't know exactly where you're at with your grading scale, but I'd probably put it right in the middle. I mean, it's a little unusual. It's not really wild or out there.
It's not revolutionizing.
It's not revolutionary, yeah. And especially since last week we did a cold cut meat combo. You know, it's not like it's way authentic compared to what we've done in the past. But I really enjoyed it, so
I'd put it at a 2 out of 5 personally, but that's completely fine. So.
I agree with 2 out of 5. I think that's very good.
So overall, I think we fall in somewhere between 3.5 for most of our scoring. So that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with this, honestly, but I knew I would be because it's one of my favorite foods.
Yeah, I really enjoy roast. I really enjoy the vegetables. Like you said earlier, the rice, the combination with the rice, other than the seaweed, you know, it's something that you would see on any typical plate, you know, around the country, or at least around our area.
Definitely.
I really enjoyed the hot take on it, having Nick cook it today and just make something that's fresh and new and ready for what we did today. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that mine's bad, but I just really prefer his. He did a very good job.
Well, thank you, Matt. And I'm super happy either way because roast beef is delicious. So.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us, everybody. We're super happy that you stopped by and watched us make weird sushi.
Yeah.
Unusual sushi.
Unusual sushi. There again, my name is Matt.
My name is Nick, and if you like what we do, drop us a subscribe down below, hit the like button.
Yeah, and we'd like to see any comments. If you have any interest or any ideas for us to make unusual sushi, please let us know, because it's something that we want to continue doing. We want to show you just what we can do. And in some ways, it's going to be pretty poor, but
it's always going to be interesting.
It's always going to be interesting.
And it's always going to be unusual.
It's always going to be unusual. But hey, we're on a roll. We're going to keep going.
Yep, thanks for watching.
Have a good day.